I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, yeah, I'll let the little taste.
So,
Well, the problem is that Ed is due...
is there anything I can... All right then.
A good look?
Not just any.
No. There's thing is...
Only the big day.
That or the bird whose oar sits attached to, aye.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing. I think I might make that my first port of call.
You're a good friend, Clive.
There's something about it. I feel like it's...
How are you doing? Here you go.
Seen enough?
And how might I help the garrison today?
Do you see anything you like? You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. An excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. I'll be here if you need me.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Looks like you've got first.
But enough talk. How about we...
That armor looks positively stifling.
The garrison may have kept the whites from the walls.
All right.
floor. Go down. Highness to madness! On your knees!
What? He hasn't heard. And it doesn't look like he's willing to listen. I needed that. Damn it. Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side. Come on.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies? Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Caution, brother. It's just back there. Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a bandit.
You look like you could do with a drink. When I was a little... My grandmother. I swore then and there. But the wind... And thank good, like being half of me. It ain't exact. And that's... You come back and visit, all right?
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
How do? That all, is it?
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Oh, dude, you've the look of...
I'm...
Network...
You're...
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jaws couldn't hurt me. I'm the son of Rosaria, after all. A born survivor.
Can I help you with something?
Was it... A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. Come on.
Have care.
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change. You deserve a rest. More tracks. The Chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is. I don't hear anything. Well, I'll be damned. It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Was no trouble at all. Clive, how'd you get on?
Any luck?
Chris, where?
It's a lot.
Right there on the...
Everything up the empty cabin.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. They'll find an... After all. Anyway, what matters is... And now all that's...
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's... Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work. But it weren't your... I slew one of my...
So all those long nights in the pit.
Don't speak to... There we go. What do you think? I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you... Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is a...
Give him one back. Something tells me... If Joshua's worried about...
Say what you will, Lady Karen is...
Pining for something, boy. What is it? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day, bro.
That long?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had to have clapped that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his doubly hard in being a frost. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Top. Sorry for making you... Let's get that thing on.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
What do you think happened to Miss Midadop?
No.
It's nothing.
Well, that...
But...
What?
You
Thank...
will not let them be forgotten. Sid,
Of course.
it might...
No, I will.
We... But the...
But that's too... Oh, you can... All right.
His tea stopped the fits. I only hope they stay stopped.
Ah, me.
How you feel?
Well. Go on. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's a good luck charm. I mean, a baby. To let him... Oh,
I thank you, my lords.
If there's anything you need,
I will.
Fancy a swift off.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
Oh, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over, what with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. Me whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know. Joshua, I don't think I'd realized how different.
I suppose it's not.
She doesn't think she...
And that's why we need to let her know that, but how to...
Of course. Do you remember the time we and Jill and I broke from the prison?
To see the snow, it was the first time Father had allowed us to... And when he realized you were missing, he had the...
In the rain. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business.
Man's Hill.
Oh, true. Though I suspect that...
You're saying I should go and scout the area for...
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies. What would you do without me, Clive?